All right, guys. I think definitely we're going to come back to this story and discuss it more on the show. We just need to move because of our time, and you can join us right there in the comment section. What do you think about the situation of development of the young guns? We're talking about the Falcon and the Flamingos, in the men's side, and also the female
This
side of
Mabuba
things.
went. She said the Tigress went to play WNBA. Complained about the result they were getting. Now you are saying,
Okay.
We'll come for these women.
We'll come back to that.
For the D Tigers and the Super Falcons, we know that they've been the ones winning. It's not the same thing for the Super Eagles and even the D Tigers.
so
Definitely,
I want to ask you a question
them.
now. Which underage national side is as illustrious as the national sides of Nigeria at the moment?
Okay.
None.
Okay.
None.
Guys, hold
The
on.
other two that played Malawi last week are the ones with the most appearances.
I'm just going to pick up. I'm just going to pick up from the
They're the
Falcons.
ones with the most appearances in the World Cup for an African team. That's to show you there's nobody on their level at the moment.
Listen to me, because you appear does not particularly mean so much.
And
really.
we've both
they
established.
can actually appear, but I do feel that what they actually I'm going to talk. I do feel like even if they appear, the performance there when they play against tougher teams, what is most important. You cannot keep on playing against academies and expect to be better and win at the national stage. It is not possible, and it's not done anywhere. Nigeria must look beyond getting better than African teams.
These teams, they've appeared in the later stages of these competitions they've played more than the Super Falcons and the Tigers and the Super Eagles that you put on your head.
Why are we now? So why are we comparing their performances with lesser ones if we actually want to get better?
All right, guys. So I think we just have to move on, from this story, and let's just talk about some other things, because trust me, if I'm going to give time, we're just going to be here all day long talking about the situation. I know where the balance needs to be. So let's talk about the Falconets as they've arrived yesterday at Lowingwi, Malawi, for the second leg clash with the Malawi women's under 20 side. They lead the tie 2-0 after the win right there in Ikene last weekend. We hope for massive victory, for them in the second leg. Definitely that will cement their place for the World Cup sport. Also, let me inform you that Manchester City are the champions for the 2025-2026 season after Arsenal draw against Brighton last night. Confirmed that the Citizens are champions with a game to spare, the first league title since 2016. Great feat, for Manchester City women, and it's Arsenal that had to give them that one. So it's all funny moment right now. But let's move away from these. Those are the pictures from the Blacklist women. Yeah, quickly.
A very beautiful one is Chimamanda Ngozi. She's one clean sheet away from clinching the Golden Glove in the WSL, and that's fantastic.
Yeah,
that's what
in the first season.
In our first season in England in the Premier League for women, and that's what we want to see. And congratulations to her, and I wish her good luck in her endeavors to get that.
All right, beautiful. Let's talk about a man who's going to do it back to back. We're talking Luis Enrique has taken Paris Saint-Germain to the final yet again in Budapest. He's a man for the moment, and what other way can he achieve this feat? We're talking to ask you, what were your expectations for that game? You saw the first leg. Were you expecting it to be more goals, or maybe Bayern Munich did not just have that instinct mentality to kill the game off, or maybe Paris Saint-Germain had other plans to this game, and this is what it is for them, Arsenal against Paris Saint-Germain?
I think Paris Saint-Germain set a trap for PSG. PSG set a trap for Bayern Munich, and they fell right into it. Chilwell, I think, had a very fantastic game.
He won
the man of the match. He was everywhere. He bulldozed Barricade, and I think Vincent Kompany. He played Gamble yesterday, and I think that didn't work in his favor. I think if you've tried the approach of Kane, Olise, Diaz for more than 40-50 minutes in the game, why not introduce Jackson? Yes, Jackson might not be the best of finishers, but he brings something into, and that was evident when he came on, was when he got the goal. So I think Jackson would have helped them have a different approach in attack that yesterday. His link-up play is awesome. He could create 1 or 2 chances for Kane to be more closer to the goal, because a lot of the time Kane was far away
from the goal,
trying to create chances for either Olise and Diaz. Musiala had 1 or 2 chances, but that didn't work out in their favor yesterday, and they have to go back to Germany.
They're jamming already.
Yes.
Because maybe you go back to their hotel room, or maybe their houses to rest or something.
So for PSG, kudos to them. I think the first team since 2017-18 to go to back-to-back finals in the Champions League. after Real Madrid did it. Is it a time for PSG to try and for PSG Championship just like Madrid did? That's a very big question, but it's going to be exciting in Budapest later this month.
All right, let's talk about the incident that is, you know, on the lips of everybody, the handball situation. If I can have the picture of that handball situation. First, it was the one to Nuno Mendes. This is the picture. Now, this was what Vincent Kompany was talking about, saying this should have been a red card situation after he got a yellow card, and this handball right here for Nuno Mendes, there was no foul given, no yellow card for this offense. Also for João Neves, this ball was coming through. Was it Vitinha that was trying to clear the ball, if I get it correctly?
Yes,
Vitinha was trying to clear the ball, and it hit the arm of João Neves. For you, this situation has had everybody talking. What do you think this score should have been?
Okay, so regarding the handball incident in the match that occurred last night, then definitely that would have been a handball. But since I am maybe we're in the same team, I'm the one firing that ball, maybe to you, but then you are the one that hits it. We are both on the same team, so definitely that shouldn't have been an handball. But as I mentioned, if that in itself should have been a handball call.
Our opinion of there is no foul there.
Yeah.
It was from
for frame 1 or for frame 2?
For frame 2.
Okay.
For frame 1, I think there was no way